Chris Ransom here from Draft Utopia. I am doing another draft for another league, but the one I'm going to be focused on is in this league. And yes, my team name for fantasy baseball in Emmanuel Watson's league is Bernie Mac Wants Half. It's the joke from Bad Santa, in case you didn't get it. Also, I'm only going to take players that were picked in the MLB draft, or at least make a conscious effort to. But Bobby Witt Jr. will be the shortstop for Bernie Mac's Wants Half. And this will be my final pick in my other league. I've actually built a solid team here. And we'll get Volpe from the Yankees. I do like Hunter Green, but I don't know if we can pass on Volpe here. Nah, let's get Hunter Green. No, we'll get Volpe. Let's not overthink this. So basically, just need relief pitchers and bench players for my other team. But I am going to X out of this draft and let Auto Draft handle this pick. So, all right. So what's happened here is we'll go through the chat room here. Julio Rodriguez went third. Mookie Betts went fourth. Corbin Carroll fifth. Freddie Freeman went sixth. And Trey Turner went seventh. And basically, I've got my shortstop. And I am doing another draft. That team has Juan Soto went 8th overall. So the other team I'm drafting for, Will Smith's my catcher, Torkelson's my first baseman, Andre Jimenez from the Guardians is my second baseman, Jose Ramirez is my third baseman, Anthony Volpe at shortstop, Corbin Carroll, Luis Roberts, Kristen Yelich, Nick Castellanos, and George Springer as utilities. George Kirby and Logan Gilbert are my starting pitchers. I don't have any other relievers. I have 4 other pitcher spots and 4 bench spots available. And the 9th pick is Yordan Alvarez. So, just worth pointing out, this is a fantasy baseball draft. I will be in and out. Shohei Ohtani went 13th. But yeah, Juan Soto, Yordan Alvarez, Spencer Strider, Kyle Tucker went 11th. Fernando Tatis Jr., Shohei Ohtani went 13th. Okay, it's my pick in my other league on Yahoo here. Yeah, I don't like Tanner Scott. I'm just going to take Perez. It's a safe player to have. Aaron Judge went 15th. Devers went 16th. Matt Olson went 14th. I'm going to be on the clock with pick 23. Joe Buck yourself, currently on the clock here. Yes, that is the name of my team. But yeah. Joe Buck yourself took Juan Soto. How do I get back to the draft here? And for those saying draft sounds on, I won't know I'm on the clock unless Bryce Harper, the latest edition of Joe Buck yourself. Master Chiefers, that's a Halo joke. Trey Turner. Austin Riley went 20th, so Aaron Judge went 15th. Rafael Devers 16th. Bryce Harper 17th. Pete Alonso 18th. Austin Riley 20th. Corbin Burns 19th. And all right, so 2 picks until I make my second round pick. Honestly, I am hoping for. I was hoping for Jose Ramirez. I got him in my other draft that I'm doing because that draft started before this one. So Jose Ramirez, Bobby Witt Jr. are going to be the 2 cornerstone bats in my fantasy baseball team. Bernie Mac wants half. So those are going to be the 2 cornerstones. I was going to take Lindor. Very good job by the computer. I did not want Luis Roberts in that spot. So we're either going to go Vlad Guerrero Jr. or Jose Altuve. We're going to go Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and get our first baseman since the Blue Jays are my pick to win the AL pennant. So we're building that infield up. Really strong infield here. Guerrero, Ramirez, and Witt. Yeah, I'm live streaming. I am live streaming this draft. Yeah, I'm not joking. That is my team name. So yeah, we got 9 people in the chat room. I don't think fantasy baseball is a big crowd generator. 8 of those people on X. I think part of the reason the turnout's very low because A, I did this last minute, and B, I just don't think that many people are into fantasy baseball. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna take Jonathan India in this other league I'm in. Bench player, get the best player on the board, and then take relievers when you have to. That's pretty much been my strategy. But yeah, Master Chief Jose Altuve goes 30th, Luis Robert Jr. 29th. I liked Seager, but I took Bobby Witt Jr. Gunnar Henderson went 28th. Luis Robert Jr., L.A. De La Cruz, Jose Altuve. So some really good picks. Gunnar Henderson, Corey Seager. I took Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at 26. Mike Trout goes 33rd. So a lot of good picks here. Pimp and Bases is on the clock here. We're rolling the dice on Mike Trout here. Tyler Glasnow. Good pick by Emmanuel. Tyler Glasnow. Mitch. Artie Moreno's 500 club. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with my next pick. It's up to James to see how well Trout does. I'm probably going to go Rodon or... Yeah, I'll probably go Rodon or Berger depending on what happens in the other draft I'm in. But yeah, I've got a strong infield. All James, no breaks. Michael Harris, the second Brave center fielder. Bo Bichetti goes 36 to wrap up round 3. And we're on to round 4. I do not pick until the end of round 2. So I am going to have leftovers, but I have a very strong 1, 2, 3 infield with Witt Jr., Ramirez, and Guerrero. James' phenomenal team has Bo Bichetti, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Shohei Ohtani as a utility player. Even with the potential gambling allegations. Luis Castillo kicks off round 4. Castellanos deep drive. I swear the Castellanos jokes never end. I took him in another league. Rodon and Berger, my top 2 choices, are both still on the board. Tristan McKenzie's also still on the board. But yeah, I'm looking at... We'll see. I'm looking at Rodon and Berger. Probably Rodon, but McKenzie might be worth it. Schwarber. Pimp and Bases left the draft. Interesting. All right, so it is my turn to pick here. I was really hoping for Rodon. So we can either get McKenzie or we can get Berger. I love Jake Berger coming out of Missouri State. So we're going to go. But Cleveland is my favorite MLB team. But McKenzie, I just don't trust him. I think Berger's going to crush here. I'm just going to stash that bench with the best batters available and then get pitchers whenever. Kyle Schwarber goes 40th, Manny Machado 39th, Pablo Lopez. So looking at Castillo, Lopez, Machado, Schwarber this round. Adley Rutschman, Yamamoto, George Kirby, Logan Webb. Seeing a run on pitchers here. I'm looking at Gossman. I'm looking at Skubal. I'm looking at those 2. And Zach Gallen. So I am going to take a pitcher here. It's not that I don't like Abrams. I already have some good stuff going on here. Yeah. All right. So it's my pick here. We're going to go Gossman's going to be our ace here. Best pitcher on the board by far. And Bernie Mac wants. If we can get Skubal or Gallon, we'll probably get a second pitcher here. Skubal. Apparently, Brian is listening to the live stream. Thank you, Brian T's best team. He's listening to Skubal. So that means Zach Gallen will be my number 2 starter on this team. And we've got our 2 starting pitchers, a combo of Gossman and Gallen. Framber Valdez goes 51st. Oh, it's my turn in the other draft. Okay. I wanted Ke'Bryan Hayes. The thing gave me a shitty relief pitcher. I was going to get Ke'Bryan Hayes with my final bench pick. Ryan Peptois. Okay, his ERA is not bad, and we did need a reliever. I can live with that auto draft. I'm not happy with it, but I can live with it, I guess. Check out my Wood is on the clock. Let's take a look at his team. Mookie Betts, Gunnar Henderson, Randy Azorena, and Zach Wheeler is his starting pitcher. Not bad. And he adds Max Fried to that rotation. Yeah, Artie Moreno's 500 club. Rafael Devers, Jordan Alvarez, Mike Trout, Kyle Schwarber. Bats. That's been the MO here. Dansby Swanson and Pimpin' Bases, Emmanuel's team. Manny Machado, Spencer Strider, Tyler Glasnow, and Aaron Judge. Good balance of batters and pitchers here. Wonder what Emmanuel's going to do here with this pick. I would probably take Royce Lewis here. I don't know if that's what Emmanuel's going to do, but that's what I would do in this situation. I think Royce Lewis hasn't. Okay, my turn is next. And then he took Paul Goldschmidt. Interesting choice. Yeah, we're going to take Brian Hayes from the Pittsburgh Pirates right here. I think Hayes is a breakout year. I know, well, we already have 2 third basemen. We already have Berger and Jose Ramirez. I don't know if we need another third baseman. Maybe Steven Kwan's an RBI guy. We will go with Hayes. Don't overthink this. And then we'll get pitchers with the final picks. Yeah, and Edwin Diaz, Cody Bellinger. Edwin Diaz went 59th. Cody Bellinger went 60th with the final pick in round 5. James kicks off round 6 with Josh Hader. And looking at this, yeah, I don't know what would happen. I'm guessing Royce, Emmanuel Kloss, the closer of the Guardians, that's a great pickup as well. That I usually do not draft relievers this early, but that is a reliever I'll make an exception for. Because as much as I like Royce Lewis, I already have a third baseman in Jose Ramirez. Logan Gilbert has really good value here. Alex, Bregman's a guy I'd consider. O'Neal Cruz of the Pirates is a player to keep an eye on at shortstop. That is a player I might pick here. It just depends. Jazz Chisholm is the 62nd pick. No, I have Bobby Witt Jr., so I can't really do that. And Emmanuel, I guess he is listening to the live stream because O'Neal Cruz, I really do think O'Neal Cruz is primed for a breakout year. It's interesting. So he's probably listening, trying to get intel. But this is what happens when you live stream a draft, folks. Nico Horner gets picked at 64. O'Neal Cruz, Joe Buck yourself is on the clock, followed by the Master Chiefers. Great. So I think I have to go with the reliever. I think I've used, yeah. Oh, I have one bench spot left. Nothing really I like. Ugh. Correa's decent, I guess. I mean, that's a good backup to have, I guess. Let's go Alex Lang and get our second reliever, though. No, we'll go Correa. No, I'm pretty much left with pitching. Yep. In the other draft I'm doing. Nolan Arenado, 67. Freddie Peralta, Alex Bregman, 65. Check out my Wood, Swannies, and then Bernie, Emmanuel Kloss. I was going to take Kloss. You. Alexis Diaz might be a breakout player this year. I think his ERA is going to go down. I don't know if he has as many saves as he did, but, the Reds closer could be very. We might go with Nick Castellanos here just to piss off. I don't know. It's like, I don't know what I want to do here. Best player on the board is Royce Lewis, but he would be nothing but a utility player. I do think he's going to get better, though. I wish I could play Jose Ramirez at second base. Can I play Ramirez? Can I remove? No, he's third base. All right. I'm looking at Royce Lewis. I do not want Camilo Doval. I guess we're going to pick Royce Lewis as a utility bat. So Royce Lewis is our utility bat. And yeah, let's go with the reliever here. Yeah. Raisel Iglesias. I think the Braves are going to win the World Series. So let's take our reliever here. We do have a reliever here. Ke'Bryan Hayes ends up going with the very next pick. He went much later. I got Ke'Bryan Hayes in like the 10th round of the other league I'm in. But at this point, you're just pigeonholing. You're guessing what teams are going to do, how to fill out your board. But yeah, Iglesias, Gallen, Gossman, Lewis as a utility. I do have a lot of good infielders, but I'm also thin at outfield. Very thin at outfield. Very dependent on my rotation. Yeah. Zach Elfin. Chris Sale. We'll go Tyler Holton. Low ERA reliever. Joe Ryan, Jesus Luzardo, Cole Reagans, Hae Song Kim, Logan Gilbert. I do like the value Justin Steele has. Nick Castellanos, another player I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm in a 23-team league and a 22-team league. Emmanuel's draft is a little bit... Yeah, you have to wait a long time to pick, but at the same time... Got 16 people in the chat room. Much appreciated. Okay, it is my turn here. And the last 4 spots are all pitchers. I don't want Lodolo. Braxton Garrett could be good when he comes back. Gavin Williams could be good when he comes back, too. He's day to day. Screw it. Let's gamble on Casey Mize. Xander Bogaerts, Evan Phillips. I mean, Casey Mize has really good value in round 20. But Will Smith, Logan Gilbert, Will Smith, Andres Munoz at 86, Brian Reynolds at 87, Evan Phillips, and Bogaerts. Bernie Mac wants half on the clock. Justin Steele. Yeah, I'm gonna get Castellanos if he's here. If he doesn't fall to me, I don't know what I would do. I guess I'd go Contreras. Maybe we'll go Wyatt Langford. Yeah, Wyatt Langford will be my backup plan if Contreras. So I'll either go Castellanos or Langford. I might go Wyatt Langford here. Honestly, if I can get both those outfielders with these next 2 picks, that'd be great. But yeah. Nick Castellanos. Yeah, the person who named their team after him is going to be pissed off. Yeah. Ryan Helsley goes. I'm probably going to take Wyatt. Torkelson is really good, too. Do I have a first baseman? I have Guerrero, though. I don't need Lang. We're going Langford, yeah. We are going Wyatt Langford. We're drafting the rookie here. We had a Wyatt Langford thumbnail on the last podcast. We talked about him and how he's going to potentially be one of these breakout rookies. So, yeah, I've got Wyatt Langford and Nick Castellanos. Aroldis Chapman, setup pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Get another bullpen arm. I love that pick late in the draft. And round 21, that is a fucking bargain to get him that late. But yeah, Bednar's really good value here. I might get Bednar if he makes it to my next pick. I don't think he will. I did win my fantasy baseball league in 2017. So, I mean, I haven't won a league in like 7 years, but I did win a league. I've won fantasy baseball, fantasy football, and fantasy hockey. I have not won a fantasy basketball title. But, I've got too much other stuff on my plate. I do want to recode that at some point, but I just have a lot of other stuff on my plate right now. Toscar Hernandez, Teo Lane Thomas, Ketel Marte. Yeah, there's some good players at the top of this board that I could go for any of the top 3 if they make it to my pick at the end of round 10. I will pound the table for any of those 3. We were allowed trades in this draft. I'd move up by now. Luis Arraez. Pimpin' bases. Yeah, Frankie, no, we're not going Montez. Clark Schmidt, no. Honestly, I don't know what I want to do with this last pick. Let's go Gavin Williams, our last pick. Just stash him on the bench. I cannot believe Springer goes at 106. There's so much talent there. Like, I mean, George Springer isn't a bad pick, but it's not the pick I would have made. I think there's better value in the draft. Now, I don't need Torkelson. I could use Bednar. If I get Bednar, I won't have to draft another reliever. Or Clay Holmes. I would kill to have either of those guys as my number 2 reliever at my next pick. Probably going to go Stroman to the Yankees to wrap up this draft in my other Yahoo league that's 23 rounds. Pimpin' Bases is on the clock. Emmanuel's team. All right, my final pick is coming up. And I'm going to take Marcus Stroman with my last pick in round 23. And that will do it for this draft. Shane Bieber. Not bad value, Emmanuel. That's really good value. Yeah, that is really good value. Yes, so Clay Holmes is still there. I'm very happy about that. I might actually get Clay Holmes and have two relievers. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that draft. Yeah, damn it. Freaking no diddy boppers took my guy. I do need a second baseman. Andres Jimenez of the Guardians might be the pick here. So Jimenez, I've drafted him on both of the fantasy teams I've got. And I've got Jimenez and Ramirez here. Cleveland is my favorite baseball team in real life. That's partially why I've drafted Josh Naylor. I already have first baseman in Guerrero. I could get a utility batter, but Kenley Jansen, isn't he the former Dodger closer? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pick him here. That's a reliever I like. So yeah, get our second reliever here. And now really we just have to get a utility batter, a third outfielder, a catcher, pitchers, and bench players. I'm not going to focus on bench players this early. That might be a mistake on my part, but you know, we'll see what happens. It's the 11th round. Yes, so we'll see what happens. Chris Bassett goes 123. So we're halfway done with this draft here, but you have to wait 19 more picks until we're up. Jordan Walker, another 18 picks. I think this is a 10-team league instead of a Yeah, I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm not tired. It's not very convincing. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back. Yeah, I mix A&W root beer with Canada Dry ginger ale. It's really good. I like to mix the two sodas together. Yep. So, Zach Jaloff, second baseman for the Athletics. Not a bad pick. Was that Emmanuel who took him? Yep. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. I'm not picking until 10 more picks. Sonny Gray goes 132. Anthony Volpe goes 131. Half of my team's been drafted. I think the biggest pain is having to wait this long to make a pick. But I think this is a 10-team league and not a not a 20-team league. So yeah. Yeah, I did try to wash my hair. I was gonna shave and get a shower, but I didn't have enough time. I didn't. So I had to come in like this. But yeah. Well, it's round 12. I'm gonna set up my WNBA draft order. Hey, I'm working on the WNBA mock. Write-ups aren't done, but the picks in the mock draft are done. Just hoping the thing doesn't make me log back in. All right, we're on the clock in 4 picks. But yeah, Ian Happ of the Cubs would be a good addition here. And I like Alec Boehm as a utility bat. I think I am going to go Alec Boehm. As much as I like Ian Happ as an outfielder, I am looking at Nick Boehm. I have a Nick Boehm rookie card. Probably one of the more valuable cards in my collection. this beauty. This is a beauty. It is a Alec Bohm rookie auto numbered to 25. Only 25 of these in the world. And it's a rookie auto. It's also got a jersey patch. And it is numbered to 25. That is probably my rarest card. That is going to be our next pick. Common sense says to get an outfielder here. But, you know, I think Alec Bohm brings a little bit more to the table. We're going to get him as a utility bat here. Probably going to go with one of the outfielders with our next pick. Yeah. I wanted Ian Happ of the Cubs, so thank you. Thank you for allowing Ian to call to me. I got both Ian Happ and I wanted Ian Happ and I wanted if I win this league, I will not get to keep all the winnings. Emmanuel gets half, as Bernie Mac would say in Bad Santa. I might have to watch that again after this draft. That's such a great movie, Bad Santa. It is. It's such a great movie. I have it on DVD. So if we can't watch it on demand, I'll probably watch it on DVD. Wow, we have 20 people in the live stream. I do appreciate everybody on Twitter stopping by. All right, so we're not picked 18 more picks until I'm up. All right. Yeah, I'm going to finish listing the picks in the WNBA mock draft I'm working on. Yeah, I'm also making picks in the fantasy baseball draft. I'm not going to do the write-ups tonight, but I am going to get the picks listed for the WNBA mock draft that's coming out on Monday. Because really all I got to do is knock out the WNBA draft results, really knock out all that content, and then we'll be ready to go. I want to do that before I post the Packers pick at 41 in our group mock. Or update the Packers. Packers know who they're going to pick, but they haven't announced the pick yet. But they are going to make the pick later tonight. That's all I can say. 8 picks until my turn. There's just a lot. If Sean Murphy makes it to our pick, that's going to be the pick. Sean Murphy would round out this core, and then we can just get pitchers and bench players with those last few picks. If we can get Sean, damn it. Oh, Sean Murphy's still on the board. Whew. Sean Murphy's the player I want if he makes it to our pick. Let's take a look at. I'm going to put the put on into bag of torpedoes. I might have those later, but not right now. We're going to put those away for now. All right. Alvarez, what other catchers are available? Indy is probably my backup plan if we can't get Murphy. Wilson Contreras, Jake Berger, some really good. Tristan McKenzie might be worth gambling on. But yeah, I mean. But yeah, Murphy's the player I really want. Okay, he's still there. I mean, I would take Alvarez if both Murphy and India get picked here. I probably will settle for Alvarez, but I really want to get Indy. I really want Murphy. Murphy is the player I want. Shit. I might look at my WNBA notes in a second, but I want to make this next pick. And India is the pick, so we're one pick away from Sean Murphy becoming a member of our team. And then we can go best player on the board with those remaining picks. If we can just get Sean Murphy here, we can go best player available with our remaining 8 picks. And that's really the goal here. We can go best player on our board. And I think that's the key to winning a championship. The sooner you fill out your starting lineup for a fantasy baseball team, I think the better your odds are. Because that's what I did in 2017 when I won the league title. I filled out my starting lineup, and then I had like 8 picks left where I could go pitcher or bench batter off the bench. That is the key in fantasy baseball. So all right. We're going Sean Murphy. This is not hard. And then, so our entire lineup and our relievers, we have 4 pitcher spots and 4 bench spots, and we can go best player on the board right now, unless we load up at one position. And I'm thinking Jake Berger is going to be that first bench player. I like Rodon. Let's try to balance this, though. We got Tristan McKenzie. You know, part of me says I have Berger on the other team. So we'll go McKenzie here to make this a little bit more interesting. McKenzie, because they're starting to see that run on pitcher. We've got 4 bench spots. So we can go batter or pitcher. We kind of do want to balance it out when you think about it. I do like Jake Berger. If he does make it to my next pick, I'll pick him. But, you know, you kind of want to balance it out here. That's going to be the theme. Because I've got 3 pitchers and 4 bench spots. We'll go pitcher, best player. And then if we go pitcher again, then we'll either go batter or best player. And that'll be the theme throughout the night. Yeah. Garrett Cole gets picked at 176, the AL Cy Young winner dropping. And I think that's largely due to his injury. They had the AL Cy Young winner. I'm kicking myself for not. If I had known Garrett Cole was on the board, I would have picked him. That's on me. I gotta really look through the board and see if there's any gems displayed in the draft. But yeah. Minnesota Lynx. But yeah. Silicon Valley music. I just keep singing that to myself. But yeah, keep it to yourself. We've got we're in round 16 out of 22. We've made 15 picks. We've got 7 more picks left. Even I'm getting a little bored. Not completely bored, but a little bored. Minnesota Lynx at 7. And right now we're just setting up the board. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I figure we get the rough draft done. And then we promote all right. But yeah. Just waiting on who might be available here. I love Nolan Gorman coming out of his draft year. Hopefully the camera didn't see what I just texted my friend, but yeah, 18 seconds. We're in round 9. I don't want to remove the app. No. No. Once the Swannies pick, I will be on the clock. I really don't like any of the options available here. Let's scroll down. Wait, Jake Berger's still available? How? How is Jake Berger still available? Well, Swannies is going to auto draft Rhys Hopkins. So Jake Berger is ours if he's there. And then we'll go pitcher with that next pick. But yeah, Jake Berger will be our first bench player if he makes it to this pick. There's a large reason I went catcher and then pitcher is because I wanted to balance things out. But Kinsey and Berger were my top 2 choices. So we're going to go Jake Berger. That is going to be the first player we pick because I took him in the other draft I was in. I was debating between McKenzie and Berger. I took McKenzie. I got Berger around later. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I really don't see Matt McClain out of UCLA. He's on IL. I'd rather draft somebody healthy. Starling Marte is good value here, but we're gonna find a pitcher to draft. Nobody on the Red Sox. We're gonna avoid the Red Sox like the plague. I don't know. Jordan Montgomery. That's a good value. Montgomery's a good pitcher to pick up for the bench. We could go with him. I did find a batter I liked. But we're going to try to go pitcher here. Hunter Brown is a hard pass. ERA's not good. I want pitchers with good ERAs, not just good strikeout rates. Jeremy Pena isn't bad value here. That's really nice value. And a good bench player to well, Jeremy Pena was a World Series MVP. He seems like the perfect bench player to and I think the Astros are going to put together one more signature season. And then everything will fall apart after yeah, Pena. We'll go Pena, Montgomery. But we got to get a pitcher with our next pick. We might have to go pitcher with the next two picks we have. I just thought Pena, from a value standpoint, brings more to the table than Jordan Montgomery with that World Series MVP on his resume. So we'll go Pena. But that was a tough call. I was doing critical thinking on that whole way out. Yeah. So yeah, we're on 200. We're almost at round 18. So there's 22 rounds. I got 3 pitchers and 2 batter spots left. If we can get Montgomery with that next pick, that'd be fabulous. But I'm not going to be on the clock for another 12 picks until the end of round 18. So I'm going to be the second to last person to pick. So since this draft's 22 rounds, I had the second pick in round 1 and the second to last pick in round 2. I'm going to be on for pretty much every pick here. But yeah. All right, so Castellanos doing auto draft now, I guess. So yeah, the pitcher I wanted is off the board. I'm looking for other pitcher options. Yeah, Henry Davis, a really good value pick. If we can get him. I'm looking to see what pitchers are available here that have good ERAs, not just. I think we'll go for Casey Mize, gamble on him. Former #1 pick in the MLB draft. Could go Max Scherzer and stash him, but, we're just better off taking somebody else off the bench. AJ Minter might be a good pick. I started in a reliever, though. And we're getting into the 400s. It's getting a little ridiculous. But yeah, we're going to take Henry Davis. Really good value pick there. I think the current #1 pick in 2021 is due to break out at some point. That's a really good value pick. Mm-hmm. Javier Assad's not a bad pick from the Cubs. Jordan Wicks. That's a pitcher I want. Wicks. I don't know why Wicks's projection is worse. He looked amazing in spring training, but Jordan Wicks of the Cubs. Come here. We're taking you right here, Jordan. I'm like, yeah, that is an amazing value pick. I'm just trying to find any type of find at pitcher that I can, because I had to scroll down into the 500s for that one. Alex Faedo. I do like Faedo, but Jake C. Castellanos deep drive. Hey, fuck you, Haynes. Jake C. Castellanos deep drives. How many players are on this board? Paul Skeens. Where the hell is Paul Skeens? That was going to be my next pick. Where the hell was he? I might go Dylan Cruz if I can find Dylan Cruz. Rhett Lauder. Rhett Lauder's there. Yeah, so I might go Rhett Lauder. Yeah. Rhett Lauder and Paul Skeens had that duel this past summer. Starling Marte does provide nice value here, but I'd rather go. I got to go pitcher with my next pick. But John Means is a really good value pick here. That was a player I was targeting. Yeah. Gavin Williams. Yeah, we'll go with him. I think I might go Braxton Garrett with that next pick. Or Gavin Stone. What's Gavin Stone? No, we're not picking him. No, fuck that. I cannot draft a pitcher. A bad ERA. Let's go Casey Mize with that last pick. 3.89, good ERA. Yeah, I know Casey Mize missed all last year, but he's healthy in spring training. I think he has a rebound season in Detroit. And Tigers are my pick to win the AL Central. I think it's going to come down to minutes. I think the Tigers, Guardians, and Twins all have a case for that division. We'll probably go either Zach Neto or Gavin Lux. No, we'll go Sal Frelick might. No, we're going to go with Kellenic might be a really good value pick here. Everybody else loaded up on pitcher. I loaded up on pitcher so I could take a batter with that last pick and really get bang for my buck. Yeah, so we're going to watch, because we got to get Lisa's pick up. Lisa's pick. We got to get Lisa's pick updated for the group mock. She texted me her pick. I'm not going to check my phone for text messages, though, during the live stream. It's not very professional. And I'm taking an intermission from the group mock, the NFL group mock. That's going to be Saturday's live stream. Joseph Potter will have Bill Dozier and Swipa, who's making the thumbnail for Saturday's live stream. I've already seen the thumbnail. It's incredible. Swipa does excellent work. We will try to get Ash Glover on a future show, but he couldn't make it this Saturday, so Swipa will be stepping in his place. And he did come up with an awesome thumbnail for the NFL group mock. We're going to recap the group mock right before Easter Sunday from 10 to 2 p.m. So, yeah, very excited about that. Mikhail Garcia. Andrew Vaughn's still on the board. Holy cow. Vaughn was a player I was looking at. So I'm thinking Andrew Vaughn's going to be our last pick, the White Sox pick. White Sox third pick in the MLB draft. Andrew Vaughn. Or do we want Correa? Correa, let's go Correa. We already have a ton of shortstops, so we'll go Vaughn. And who is going to get Mr. Irrelevant? I'm guessing that's going to be Byron Buxton. Yeah, so that's going to be, and the draft is over. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the MLB draft, but we will be back. I promise you, we will be back Saturday morning. Swipa, Bill Dozier, Joey, myself. Not only will we update you on the group mock on Facebook, we're going to continue where everybody else left off once I update the picks around 9:45. 9:45, I'll update the picks, and we'll get ready for an amazing show on Saturday. So I'm Chris Ransom. Thank you for tuning into this fantasy baseball special. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at Draft Utopia. You can like our Facebook page, Draft Utopia, as well. I'm not going to put that in the because we already have a big audience. I should try a little bit harder to expand our Facebook audience, but we're already huge on Facebook. We're big on Twitter. Bulk of our audience, these live streams, comes in through Twitter. We're getting bigger on YouTube. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. See you Saturday morning for the